Welcome to Doctor's Insight. Ever wondered how the rich seem to get richer, even when it comes to taxes? Well, we're about to pull back the curtain on the world of tax credits and breaks. Kindly subscribe to our channel for more educating and informative contents that can shape your financial journey. Imagine a scene where you're shopping and you see a sign that says, "Buy one, get one free." That's essentially what tax credits are. It's like money that's handed back to you. Tax credits reduce your tax bill, dollar for dollar. So if you owe $2,000 in taxes and you qualify for a $1,000 tax credit, your tax bill is slashed in half. Now, wouldn't that be a lovely surprise? And then there are tax breaks, or as they're more formally known, tax deductions. These are certain expenses you've had throughout the year that can be subtracted from your total income before taxes. It's like having a coupon that takes a percentage off your purchase, but in this case, it's off your taxable income. Now you might be thinking, that's great, but isn't this a playground for the rich? It's true that tax credits and breaks are often associated with the wealthy. They have the resources and knowledge to navigate this complex world. However, understanding these financial tools is not merely a luxury for the rich. It's a necessity for everyone. Many people, especially those with low to moderate incomes, often miss out on these opportunities simply because they don't know about them or don't understand them. But let's change that. Knowledge is power, and understanding how to work with tax credits and breaks is a powerful tool in your financial toolbox. So, let's put on our detective hats and uncover the mystery of tax credits and breaks. Let's learn how they work, how to qualify for them, and how to claim them. Because remember, these are not just fancy financial tools for the wealthy. They are available to everyone. But did you know that these tax credits and breaks are not exclusive to the wealthy? Yes, you heard it right. Enter the Earned Income Tax Credit, or EITC. This may seem like just another acronym, but stick with me, it's a game changer. The EITC is a refundable tax credit that has been around since the mid-70s. The purpose? To provide financial relief for the people who need it the most, low to moderate income earners. It's a tool designed to help reduce the tax burden and potentially provide a substantial refund. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Who exactly is eligible for the EITC? Well, it's meant for those who have earned income from working for someone else or running a business or farm. The amount of the credit you could receive depends on a few factors like your income, marital status, and the number of qualifying children you have. If you're single with no kids and earning a modest income, you might be thinking, I won't qualify, but you'd be surprised. Even without children, you could still be eligible for a small credit. Now, if you're a parent, the stakes get higher. The more qualifying children you have, the larger the credit you could receive. But remember, the EITC isn't just about reducing the amount of tax you owe. Because it's a refundable credit, if the EITC amount is more than what you owe in taxes, you get the difference back as a refund. Yes, you heard that right. This means you could get money back even if you don't owe any tax. The beauty of the EITC is that it doesn't just provide immediate financial relief, it's also a means to invest in your future. That refund could be used to pay off debts, save for a rainy day, or even invest in further education or a business venture. So you see, the EITC is not just a mere tax credit. It's an opportunity for you to maximize your hard-earned money. It's a tool in your financial toolbox that, when used wisely, could make a significant difference in your life. So you may ask, how do you qualify for the EITC? Well, let's get right into it. To qualify for the Earned Income Tax Credit, there are a few key criteria you must meet. First and foremost, you must have earned income from working for someone else or running or owning a business or farm. This includes both wages and self-employment income. Secondly, your investment income must be $5,500 or less for the year. This includes things like stock dividends, rental income, or interest from a savings account. Thirdly, your filing status cannot be married filing separately. You can file as single, head of household, qualifying widower, or married filing jointly, but not separately. Fourthly, you must be a US citizen or resident alien for the entire year. If you're a non-resident alien, you can still qualify if you're married to a US citizen or resident alien and choose to be treated as a resident alien for tax purposes. Another important requirement is that you, your spouse, if you're filing jointly, and any qualifying children listed on your tax return must each have a valid social security number that is valid for employment and issued before the due date of your tax return, including extensions. One more thing to note is that you can't be a qualifying child of another person. If someone else could list you as a qualifying child, then you don't qualify for the EITC. And finally, you must meet the Earned Income and Adjusted Gross Income, AGI limits. These limits vary depending on the number of qualifying children you have. These are the basic qualifications for the Earned Income Tax Credit. It's important to meet each and every one of these criteria to be eligible for the EITC. The EITC can be a significant financial boost for those who qualify, and it's worth taking the time to understand these criteria and how they apply to you. Remember, qualifying for the EITC is the first step to claiming your rightful tax credit. Now that you know if you qualify, it's time to take action and apply for the EITC. First things first, gather all necessary documents. These include your Social Security card, valid photo ID, all forms W-2 and 1099, information for other income, information for all deductions or credits, a copy of last year's tax return, proof of bank account routing and account numbers for direct deposit, and your total paid for daycare provider and the daycare provider's tax identifying number if applicable. Now, let's move on to the actual application process. You'll need to file a tax return, even if you don't owe any tax or aren't required to file. You can do this on your own, with a tax professional, or at a free tax help site. If you're doing it yourself, you can use the IRS free file if your income is under $66,000. Next, you'll fill out Schedule EIC, a form for the Earned Income Tax Credit, and attach it to your tax return. Here, you'll list the Social Security numbers of your qualifying child or children. Remember, honesty and accuracy are key. The IRS is quite thorough in its reviews, and any discrepancies can lead to delays or even denial of your credit. You also need to fill out either Form 1040 or Form 1040 SR. On either form, look for the EITC line. Make sure you calculate your credit accurately. If you're not sure, use the EITC Assistant tool on the IRS website for help. After you've filled everything out, submit your forms to the IRS. You can mail them or e-file. If you're expecting a refund, choose direct deposit. It's the fastest way to get your money. Lastly, remember to keep copies of everything you submit for your records. This will come in handy if there are any questions or if you need to reference it in the future. And there you have it. You've just applied for your EITC. Keep an eye on your mailbox or your bank account, and with a bit of luck, you'll soon see the financial relief you've been hoping for. So we've demystified tax credits and breaks and unlocked the secret of the EITC. Well folks, we've certainly covered a lot of ground in this video. We started off by unveiling the often mysterious world of tax credits and breaks, shedding light on how these financial tools are not just reserved for the rich and famous, but are also available and indeed intended for low to moderate income earners. We then delved into the specifics of the Earned Income Tax Credit, or EITC for short, a powerful tax break that can significantly reduce your tax liability and even potentially result in a refund. The EITC is a tool that's accessible to everyone who meets the eligibility requirements, and it's a tool that can make a significant impact on your financial well-being. What's more, we walked through the steps of qualifying for the EITC, highlighting the importance of understanding the rules and regulations set forth by the Internal Revenue Service. We emphasize the value of going to the IRS page to fill out the form to file tax returns and the other information needed to claim your tax credits. In doing so, we've demonstrated that with a bit of knowledge and a bit of effort, you can take control of your financial situation and use these tools to your advantage. But remember, this isn't just about understanding the system. It's about taking action. It's about putting this knowledge to work for you. It's about taking advantage of the opportunities that are available to you and using them to create a better financial future. So don't just sit on this information. Use it. Apply for the EITC. Claim your tax credits. Take control of your financial destiny. Tax credits and breaks are not just for the rich. With knowledge and action, you too can benefit from them.